because I was very disappointed in what I saw with the Texans do going to Philadelphia. Skip, it's unacceptable. You have J.J. Watt, Pro Bowler, Jadeveon Clowney, Pro Bowler, your middle backers going to the Pro Bowl, and you let Nick Foles throw for 471? They gain over 500 yards of total offense against that? That's unacceptable. And we know what Kansas City's defense represents. They trash, they garbage, they're not very good. And I believe that
they can rush the passer.
They can rush the passer, but they can't stop the run. And I believe that this is where I'm going to get you, Skip. I believe New England's best chance to advance is to run the football. I believe they're going to have to take the ball out of Brady's hand in order for them to get. And the days of him throwing for like what he did in the Super Bowl against Atlanta and the 45 and the 50 attempts and the 450 yards, I don't believe they can win like that, Skip. I believe they're going to have to do what they did against Buffalo. I think they're going to have to run the football, and Brady plays out off of that. I think they can win a game, but they're not going to the Super Bowl this year, Skip. This is a different team. Brady's not that guy, because if he was that guy, you wouldn't need the run game to be dominant. You wouldn't have to talk about whether the defense is not. You got Brady. So who cares what the defense is? Who cares if Gronk is a shell of himself? Who cares if Edelman is old and coming off an ACL? You got Brady.
Correct.
And Brady is supposed to cure all things. That's what you tell me.
Yep, you're being so sarcastic, and I'm not. I'm speaking straight from the heart when I tell you there's one man in pro football I do not bet against, and it's that number 12 in Foxborough, even at age 41. I remind Mr. Sharp, as I have a couple of times here of late, just 2 weeks ago at Miami, Tom Brady threw for 358 yards and put them in position to be the 1 seed in the AFC. That's pretty great. And the Miami Miracle happened. So it dropped them to now the 2 seed if they beat the Jets, obviously, at home on Sunday. And that means they get the bye week and one home game, and you guys both think you think they'll lose at home.
It all depends. If they play San Diego or the Ravens, yeah, they gone.
Remember, the Ravens do have a rookie quarterback. As much as I love their and respect their defense, that's a rookie quarterback
that runs against a defense that can't stop the run.
That is correct.
They got hellraisers on defense that can do whatever they want to do.
Again, I've said Bill Belichick has fielded the worst defense of his tenure, his 19 years in Foxborough. So I don't trust the defense. Tom Brady now, without Josh Gordon, has no wide receiver who can separate and get open on a regular basis. There's nobody I would trust to get open. Even Edelman, he doesn't look the same to me at age 32 coming off full knee reconstruction. He doesn't have that burst, that thing where he was virtually uncoverable, especially when you could put Amendola in the other slot. Now you really got problems, right?
Right.
There's no Amendola. There's no Brandon Cooks. There's nobody. There's Gronk, who is a liability now. You saw the interception, quote unquote, that Tom threw, and it just hit him right in the hands and went right through his hands. I mean, you want to talk about shell of yourself? He's a liability. Like he's dangerous to put on the field instead of being dangerous to the opponent.
James, you can speak to this. This is what the way you see Gronk, that's when you know a player's injured. You don't want to get hit. You don't want to fall. And you just trying to protect yourself.
That looks broken down to me.
Yes.
Where you're just broken down. I thought Dez got that way at the end where he's
pain,
just...
be honest.
Yes.
What's that?
It's playing with pain.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
All right. So
trying to fight through it.
You're just trying to survive, and the last thing on your mind is catching the football.
Correct.
You're just trying to say, I don't want to get hit by him, or I don't know where I'm going here, right?
But Tom sees 87. He ain't worried about that. Your back might be hurting, your knee, your ankles, and all that. You might have took something. He's like, all he sees is that's Gronk. Let me throw him the ball.
Okay, so they have one Pro Bowler on defense, Stephon Gilmore, and they have one bogus Pro Bowler on offense, Shannon Sharp, and that's Tom Brady. So the talent has eroded greatly on both sides of football, like dangerously, right?
Yes. Okay.
And yet, I'm not betting against Tom Brady. At home, let's do Lamar Jackson. I'll take him over Lamar Jackson. I don't disagree with your premise.
You taking him over Baltimore and?
Well, I'll take him over anybody
and
at
the
home.
Chargers?
And that would probably bring me to, because of the Miami Miracle, that would put Tom Brady probably, I'm just going to do the hypothetical, against Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Let's just do that as the hypothetical.
Okay.
That's the probability of this, right? So what happened in Foxborough? Patrick Mahomes put up 31 in the second half against Bill Belichick's defense, and Brady overcame it with 182 yards passing in the fourth quarter. I think he's still capable of doing that in the AFC Championship game, and I can't give you any logical reason why.
Josh Gordon had a big game in that game, though.
I know, he did.
But he's not there.
I know. I got it. I just think he's still Tom Brady, and you don't. That's the
No,
difference.
he's still Tom Brady, but he just can't do it like he once could.
Okay. Well, I mean, as a quarterback, I think he's still that guy.
I'm making Tom Brady beat me.
He's good, but he's not Tom Brady. Like that Tom Brady, that guy where you
So
were
we're
like,
saying he has fallen off the cliff. That's
no,
what
I'm not
saying.
saying he's falling off the cliff. I'm saying that he is not the same guy that was
Okay,
putting up
that guy,
huge numbers.
less than a year ago, threw for 505 yards. That's the all-time playoff record in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
On the field that
was
day
there.
was Brandon Cooks, Danny Amendola, right? So you had other weapons, even though Brandon Cooks got
hurt.
concussed.
He
Like
got
the
knocked
first
out. Like,
Right? Yeah.
he got put.
Okay. This Brady guy is really good.
He is.
358 at Miami just 2 weeks ago, but he's not what he used to be.
But are we going to mention that 161 and 2 interceptions just a week later? Are we going to talk about that? I just want to know.
Okay, but we've seen Belichick do this regularly, come into some game and just say, we're going to run the football today, Tom, sorry about that.
Okay, I get all that,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean Brady has to throw 2 interceptions. That doesn't mean he has to complete less than 55% of
Do
his
you
passes.
really believe both of those were his fault? Because I don't think either was. Again, Burkhead went the wrong way. They're on the wrong page. Brady, that wasn't a bad throw. That was somebody made a bad choice. Somebody made the wrong decision, right? And Gronk, you even laughed when you saw the video because it just goes right through his hands. I'm not putting that on Brady.
But there were some other incompletions too, Skip.
Okay, all right. He throws incompletions because every mortal does.
I can't take the interception though.
Yeah.
But I saw that one he had Cordell Patterson on that stop route, and he flinched, and he like, no, that's going to be hitting the chop. I'm going to get hit in the mouth with that one. I can't.
So Tom Brady is flinching, he's ducking, he's lost his nerve in the pocket, and I'm still betting on him. I'm betting on him.
But you have seen him do that, right?
I'm just quoting the Hall of
He
Fame.
has been a lot less accurate under pressure this year than he was in previous years.
Bad under pressure, Skip Bayless.
He outgunned Aaron Rodgers. He outgunned Patrick Mahomes. That was this year. Does that count this year?
How can you outgun Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers with a shell of himself, Gronk, and Edelman, who's not the same guy, and Philip Dorsett? You didn't mention any of them guys. But when he don't play well, you see who he mentioned today. You see,
But his playoff record at home is still 19-3, road 3-4. So how do you bet against 19?
The threes belong to Baltimore, I think. At least 2 of them do. That I
We're
can
home.
The
remember.
last one was Baltimore in 12. Baltimore.
Baltimore got him again in 10 too.
Hey, Terrell Suggs
might have been
loves to
9.
play. Suggs loves to play Brady at Foxborough.
Flacco, yeah.
Yep.
That is true. James, good to have you. As always, thanks for being here. And don't forget that this weekend is your last chance to play at DraftKings 1 Week Fantasy Football. They've got a $1 million NFL contest that you can play for free. Download the DraftKings app. Use the promo code FS1. Play for free this weekend, and we will be right back.